PlayStation? You said what? Damn, Malik, I got 72 views on that shit. I know. That's surprising. Even for me. Dun 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 dun. I got carried in the photo. Yay. What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Dun 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 dun. Mondo on my screen is crazy, by the way. I mean, not Mondo, Taka. See, I'm already fucking with the characters. Bless you. You alright? This needs someone who just took everything out of you. Wait, how many views did I get on Snap then? Because I think most of the majority of them are coming from Snap. You heard me? Malik? I think they're coming from Snap. 26. Let me check the view count. Yeah, 3 non-followers. Let me see. Yeah, someone named Ken and Aiden Watts. Can I post again? I can't post again in my public. Oh. Wait, maybe. Okay. I can.
It was a ban on the bridge yesterday.
What?
Yes, that DZ, I was on the news, man, on the bridge had a call, and then last night, it was like fireworks on, and he was still by the national park, which is by the bridge of the water. Why he was still doing it, bro, I feel like he's still on it to this day.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like he's still on it.
Man, what the hell?
Even if this is the second time a person got on top of that bridge, you don't know how to fucking on that bridge. That is great.
Alright, chat, let's get this rolling. You ready?
Yeah, man.
Alright, chat. Damn, my camera lagging. Let me take you off charge. Alright, chat. Let me do the recap real quick so y'all can get caught up to speed if y'all are just joining. and watching the replay of the stream. So what ended up happening is we ended up figuring out the 16th student of Hope's Peak Academy that was supposed to be in our group. Mukuro Ibasaba. Yeah, Ibasaba. And we found out that the mastermind was trying to eliminate me in my room. Took the knife and all. Come to find out, Mukuro died. So we ended up going through a class trial, and I fucked up because I got Kyoko almost packed the fuck up, but they gave me a retry, and I almost got packed up. But the Alter Ego, if you guys remember from episode 4, correct?
Yes.
Ended up saving me because she was in the class trial, and now Kyoko is down there and saved me. Final battle of everything that is happening. I know that wasn't much of a recap, but that summarizes everything up, right?
Right.
Am I missing anything? Okay, well, we're going to end up getting started, chat. I hope you guys like the stream. If y'all are just watching this will be a video, so make sure y'all like, subscribe if you like, and follow me down in the description over on Twitch and on Instagram if you guys fuck with the content. We're about to get started into this. What's up, Jeff? We're about to get started into this, so let's roll it. What's up, my man? What's up, Jeff? The ultimate despair. A group of people who called the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most this desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. It's locked, but we have a way to open this door. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the Master's room? Of course I did. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the Mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. Then we should be able to use it on that door, right?
Indeed.
Okay. Before the final part, don't forget to clearly save file before.
That's right.
Oh, I've been save file, gang. Right, Malik? I make sure to save file before I end the stream. Hey, Kyoko, we can use that key. Hold on, I'm pulling up stream now. We can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma's design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... yes, it opened.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Huh? Nothing, I'm trying to get chat open. Make sure you save the file before finishing the game. So happy. Let's go. We're getting out of here. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even enough time to breathe of relief because the real fight had just begun. Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, and ultimate death. Deadly life. That was a lot to read. I'm glad I named it the way I did. Jesus. You know?
Oh, this is the daily life, so this is the answer.
After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel exceeding straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder intent on reaching the surface. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far
Hey,
down. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm kind of getting nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off of it. So, Kyoko, there's something wanted to ask you. You said that you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
so.
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So,
Right.
because we take pride in it. Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. This is how we can uncover the truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society, which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old fashioned. I can't say it's entirely rational, but it's our family creed, and we have to do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh?
I.
In order to enter Host Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true caregiver detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because of that's how
What?
reconnect. I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you be united after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There is something I want to say to him, though. What?
I.
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So.
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a
However.
promising future, but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. Damn. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I hadn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that. Much what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative. and more emotional.
I.
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However.
But there's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So.
The way everyone else looked at me? I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However.
But when the rest of the family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. Damn. In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever, I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that? Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul? I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't even know how to respond. So, instead, I said nothing. That is real. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after, I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Post Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. What's up, Landon? Okay. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reached my hand right up and pushed it up against the door. The hatch. The hatch opened with ease, and so light again. Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Westpeak Academy. Kyoko. I'm glad she thought to unlock it. Well, literally. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No things necessary. I was just returning the favor. This one's my girl, bro. So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course. And if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you helped me, so they might.
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then
let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
In other words.
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
However.
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out, and it's not like we can run away. She said that she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is going to happen is because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared? You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood opposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was.
Right.
If we talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us to go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm still super uneasy about this, but we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Man, I never thought I would miss this place. Huh. Huh? I said I never thought I would miss this place. I felt like I was with Makoto in that trash room, bro. Hey Monokuma, I got something for you. It's something. It's called your own taste of your own medicine. You know, you try to kill me, right? You remember you tried to kill me, right? You tried to execute me, and you said I was gonna rot in the trash room forever, and you weren't satisfied. Well, here I am.
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much, but Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly what how I thought he would react. And are we really going to be okay? You were supposed to be punished, Dick Kyoko.
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? If the pity part is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. No, so now I'm gonna punish you again, and this time I won't leave it with anything to chance. Kyoko,
Right.
do whatever you feel you have to. What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
no.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You, explain yourself! Oh, the camera right here. You, explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
Because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blacken and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting, because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blacken and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation, no more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. Oh, she just ate him up. She just ate him up. He ain't saying shit.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid, even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro, you did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blacken exposed, they alone would be executed. That's what you told us, right? That means I lose? If you talk a big game, you're saying the Blacken is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can't prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What is this? A comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous executive?
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me that I'm sense of it.
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince. If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh?
Indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said this is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope. Uh-oh, she's doing it. She's pissing him off.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you will be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair, fair and square,
That's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice. So, what is this advice of
It's
yours?
true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown.
One final battle between hope and despair.
Hey,
We're getting the same trial, but with a little bit more of a twist. Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown? In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. You're not funny. Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little bit. So time for bear jokes. Now, what you've suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one heck of a
in
climax.
other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then unbearable to agree to your terms. You're not funny. Please shut up. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely
Let's have
contain
one
myself!
grisly showdown. You agree? Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a
You
fan.
guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right, every last mystery that's following around the school. If you can do
I
that,
can barely
then
contain
that'll be enough
myself!
to qualify as a victory for you.
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well, good. Then let's spin it on. If you can find your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
Guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that, we'll all face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held?
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
hey,
I just wanted to confirm that is what you said, right? And it is a true statement. You don't have to be so suspicious. I said it before, and it bears repeating. Everything's based on school regulations, and having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations, which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro... It's a very polarizing approach. No, but... Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Host Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why did he go quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm
No talking!
really
I've got
angry.
nothing left to say to you, bitches! So get lost with it! Why are you so mad?
Whew.
He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone! Get out of here!
Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go?
Hey, I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with the spirit.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto. Let's go. Okay. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out better than we expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Especially my girl. Mako, if you don't make this your girlfriend, bro, you know what I'm saying?
We're from Saika to Kyoko.
Kyoko, thank you. Hi, Leon. Leon's in chat? Oh, well, he was. Hi, Jack. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
however,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let their guard down, like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let the guard down?
so
I wasn't able to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they hijacked the airways to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen,
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airway seems so unbelievable.
indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of another way. Of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, as killing each other. They wanted to show the world.
it would seem
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Host Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal as the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. Right, Malik? You follow along so far? Okay. Huh? Huh? Just wait till tomorrow. It's late. You want human food? Okay, bro.
Okay, before you said, I'm not gonna say eat today. I ate the breakfast butter, but that's it. Cause mom's supposed to cook, but the program was frozen, so she didn't really cook for us. Okay, fine. I'll be fine. I can't wait till I get it. I hate
What time did you eat?
when did I finish and say I got my food?
Yeah, like I'm supposed to remember. Oh, no, that's when I left. That's when I left to get Luca. Nigga, go eat your food. You ate around too. Nigga, go fucking eat before I talk you upside your head. If you don't make yourself a sandwich or some fucking food, I'm strangling you upside your fucking neck in GTA.
Hey, you don't have to worry. When I say there's nothing, there's nothing.
If you don't order food, I'm kicking your ass. You have until 1. Anyway, chat. Sorry, that was out of character for me. Sorry. You think I'm playing? You think I'm really playing? Because when I see you on May 11th, you better not say shit. Oh, don't worry about it. Ignore me. It's okay, Pop. But go fucking order food. You have until 1 o'clock. Yes, I ate today. I'm the one who eats. He didn't eat, but yeah, he's on my ass for not eating sometimes. So if he thinks he's okay for him to press me about eating, he got another thing fucking coming. Now, anyway, back into my game. It's the kind of thing that You know what, Landon? Did you eat, nigga? Okay, good. Because you next. Nigga, if you don't go into that kitchen and make yourself a fucking sandwich before I pop you upside your goddamn head. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my crew member now. Nigga, if you don't go in that damn kitchen and make yourself something to eat, nigga. Now my mic just trying to DC on me. Anyway, it's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the Ultimate Despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led... So I give a line, there is a escape pod from last case. So there another try. What? Okay. You be talking about that big ass door? I already know. That motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast. Man, those two was live? Who? Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more practical than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. Alive, I mean? Yeah, I'm glad he's still alive. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us. Can kill all of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single rule of their regulation. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't even have a right answer that made me out to be the killer.
But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they would have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we have got that chance, because you believed in me. Another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. She sounded like you. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't just relax yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible? Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to find the
shall we
others.
go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go? Yes. That was a long-ass conversation. I've never did that much yapping. I only do that much yapping if my ADHD is high as hell. I went into the wrong fucking room. Wrong room. Wrong room. Wrong... Makoto, turn. Thank you. And suddenly, we were greeted with... What the fuck? You were what? You're a bitch. No, anyway, moving on. You again? What the fuck? Is he having a spasm attack? What is going on? Is he broken?
Whew.
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah!
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear out.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away! Shoo! Shoo! How y'all so happy to see me and now y'all smell like a wet fucking dog? Okay. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Mine went too, Makoto. I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. Do you realize why is it you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved me.
That's right.
Not too many people can say that their lives saved by a computer program. I can imagine it was a learning experience for you. Don't make that a joke, because my execution was a learning experience.
Yo!
Right? Nigga trying to teach me about the fucking execution. Makoto, what was it in like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Didn't you get to talk to her? Who? Miss Chilo. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Chilo? So, what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the class trial is over, we'll have to access to new places again. And no dice, all the rooms that were locked before were still locked. No, so there weren't any new areas? Then where can we go to find new clues? Oh, you stink. Are you rotten? Rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. This smell is so smelly. Oh, super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. I win. She seems happy for some reason.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Ron-kuma. Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches him?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to review Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't, like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't a killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you
He
say?
spotted the trap, didn't you, Makoto? You make it sound so easy, like it was easy. I just,
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rule states that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules, which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed. Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the trial, when you said now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain again later. So, knowing all of this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But though there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking all around this time, and we still don't have anything, right?
Anyway,
You're probably already guessed, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh, no!
Everyone? Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm living here forever with the master. Meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. I don't blame him. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I say. but figuring out the mastermind is, and how they kill Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries. It's a pretty tall freaking order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all the mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mystery.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first, until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Okay?
It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take stock in a whole speaker since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, didn't he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why?
So, in other words,
if the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, and as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could possibly murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in his feet are the 16 who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is there were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Adding Mukuro, you get 16. So the mastermind, we would have to be one of them.
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people staying right here. Need I to continue, or do you get it now? What? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say that for sure that's true just yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us. It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind might being one of us is also a possibility. And that is the one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're all in ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. If one of us was the mastermind, they'll have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled it in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. And if in that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Dang, it's only 10? That's crazy. I was down there the whole entire day. You know? Hmm? Now? If they call again, answer.
This is a school announcement. You've
Oh,
all
this-
probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Oh, we're doing this tonight.
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay? Yeah!
This psychomaniac. Okay, now you were saying what? Sorry. How very Whoa, what is this word? Magnanimous. Magnanimous?
Let's get that.
Of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my
At
family.
this point, I can only rely on myself, on the Tagami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Right.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left for the dining. Master, he didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee. You're totally useless. Damn. And you know what? You're just like a Sour Patch Kid without the sour. Shut your bitch ass up. So, goodbye. With that, Toko trotted out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and I.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really going to go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust anyone, you know?
I mean...
But up until now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depend on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto? That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've been mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figured at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get up out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. She is such... Hina might be a dumbass, but I do like her. She's my second favorite. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed. So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before. Makoto. No matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Hey, well, hold on, chat. Before we do that, I gotta use the bathroom. So, there's a quick intermission. See my commands is gonna work. I have to walk back. So this is about to be worth it, you feel me?
Yes.
I'm happy. I will turn my light. What time is it? I'm gonna turn my light off once the class trial starts. Alright, chat. I am back. Time to investigate. I guess I'll start by looking at another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with a blunt object struck about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but those were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Iwasaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I'll start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The Mastermind's room, the bio lab, the door in the data center, Monokuma's face on it. That's what I was trying to think of. And oh, the second floor of the dorms where the gate was before, down before, that should be open now, right? After that, I'll double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Places to check has been added. Let's go. And Monokuma file number 6 has also been added. I want to say, does this map look a little bigger to you? But, oh yeah. This room here, right here, too. Okay, this is storage, so I don't need to check the storage area. What? The game? Yeah, I know. I thought I was tripping for a second, but the game looks 10 times clearer. It's like my audio, looks like my quality just went from 1080 to 2K. You feel me? The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. What the fuck? This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it looks more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. There's one room that's able... Damn! This bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even a bed, really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. So I should get up out of here. That way is blocked off. This is creeping me out, dog. You know? What happened up here? How's this still intact? That's the only thing that looks nice. And that is still... Huh? Literally. This is still intact? What is this? This room doesn't feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
That's the headmaster. It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? Hey Kyoko, there's a computer I'd like to check out. There's a PC on the desk. It must belong to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last night looks like they were very interested in this ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results up on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair is one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people. They're whose driving force comes from despair,
however,
and that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete caregiver failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on. I see. That's a good outlook to have. The ultimate despair. What's this? It's a secret passage. Oh, there's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
so...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze? There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space, does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I mean, I might know how to open it. Oh, I definitely do. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So, easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open up, right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue of the password. It's your name. It's her name. That's my guess. All we need is to probably make up letters or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right. That's not nearly enough to go on.
it's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had the desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this, jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we could assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how he is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, do whatever you want. Okay. Yay, I get to try it. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. No, his guess is right. How much you want to bet?
Hey, I only asked that. I ain't say that.
No, how much you want to bet?
That is right. I know it's right.
Okay. You better think it's right. You want to find out? In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, look at that. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed only on one thing. That present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprisingly, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you would be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in here?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying that it's like that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by a heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... She just told you not to scream, you fucking idiot. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. You know, that is a reasonable thing to scream about, actually. I'm sorry I even said that. Huh? What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? What was in the box? It was all wrapped in ice human bones. Just as you thought, how you have known that. I mean, there were bones in there, human bones. Well, it's not that I was sticking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body.
That's pretty much the same thing, a dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones? That body? That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Yeah, are you serious? This is Kiyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you be sure for that? That for sure. How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who's playing all of this out. And according to the mom clicked to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somehow in the school right now. It's a very plausible approach, I know, but okay, enough puns, but here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants of all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Host Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words,
Take that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Gil explained in her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could call off all the ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up on some of that pride. In order to enter Host Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri would discover. Detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present. It just got dark, bro. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top and bottom, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... What's this? What is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it. It says in case of emergency. I find some kind of emergency handbook in the master's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
Seem
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko,
I
don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Can I leave? May I please leave? I don't want to be in here no more. This cabinet seems like the kind of place you'll find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff. Bro, how many times you gotta say I tell you? It's fine. Check whatever you want. Welcome back, Jeff. Are you sure? Okay, then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from top to bottom. I'll find more piles and piles of unloaded documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to find something... not to now find something like this. So, what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. There's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Damn. You're lagging. Yes. I don't know if it's me, but for me, you're like lagging in pieces. No, I won't worry about it. Kyoko. Pick photo of the headmaster.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
hey,
could you leave? She got to break down and cry, right? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while? I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a
I need
second.
to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad, how you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the mastermind, killed Kyoko's father, headmaster. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Host Pika staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Host Pika headmaster. So that same person may very well be the headmaster who planned all of this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is... Okay, I'm done reading this over and over again. I get the point. I really do. 15 of us met in the hall. Add Mukuro to this mix, you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuro. And she's undeniably dead. So the ones that's still alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoka. Only those 6 people are still alive. And then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Finally, I'm out of that depressing room. Whoa now. This room is filled with lockers. Why is there a metal plate on the locker? Lockers. It must have been for the Host Peak students who came before us. The classroom before ours must have used these lockers. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the locker. That must be how you open the locker. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you must use your e-handbook to open those up. So why don't you use your e-handbook? So does that mean, well, let's give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then, no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do that. Wait, but what's about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. I took out the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader, yeah. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Man, that locker got fucked all the way up. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Wait, this is hero shit, is it not? This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kinds of sorts of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do lots of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? Yashahiro? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yashahiro Hokagure. This is our Yashahiro? The notebook also concentrated a large number of notes from a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? There's shit connecting to the shit I've been saying since last fucking episode. They have been here a year or more. And as soon as the game started, we all passed out. And whatever happened after the incident, boom. Our memories were wiped. And we were forced to play this killing game. And hero shit just proved it. And we were all stuck into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? I don't see anything that might be a clue. I'm checking every fucking locker. You're not escaping. Let's see what we got inside. Nope, don't see anything that could be a clue. Alright, locker number... Not you. A notebook. This thing is practically empty. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is, but there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. If it looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Imagine measuring out your words every sentence. What a measuring tape. Whoever wrote this must have really been really malevolent. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I heard before. There's a plan to turn Host Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, is not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the hope we have. Only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father has to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. Kira Giri. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She says she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to him who came up with the plan directly. Yep. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my head just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here were messy, disorganized, scrawled. Among walks... What is this? No, what did I say? Pause it. What did I say? What does it mean? I have no idea. Ah, there is a second despair then. How could this possibly make any sense? Okay. Oh, I found every. But the more I see, the more less it makes sense because these lockers, I mean, they belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that they look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone. Chuck. I just want you to know that's not what I was expecting that entire time. Alright. Now, what other place can I go to? Let's start searching the second floor. We're gonna move up floor by floor, alright? I think everything is unlocked down here, right? I really don't want to go in, but if I had any choice at all, I'd never want to go in there. Nigga, you have to... This is an investigation. All doors are locked. I mean, unlocked. You fucking bitch. Huh? Fine. Data center, then. Well, anything on the third floor that might be locked? No. Okay, well. But this is the second floor. Now I'm on the third. Okay. This floor is already unlocked, right? Okay. Moving forward. I want to see how many truth bullets I have before I continue. I'm already at 8 truth bullets, and that was all in one room, by the way. All in one floor. I just want to let you know. All in one floor.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, Makoto, are you going here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door. So I figured if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I can't bring myself to open it because it might explode, right? And that will really suck. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up, right? Like, take one for the team, Ina. Your connection is unstable. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get blown up. Get exploded. Can't race over to a nearby desk and hit underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Right. Here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened with much easier than I expected. What the fuck? There was no explosion thing. This looks like something Chihiro will be into. My first impression was, Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, sister. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though. Like some kind of mystery installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? You feel me? He'll probably freak out if he saw the cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean?
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm going to start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just, or whatever, something like that. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Did you hear that, Hon? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you press? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says data center. Data center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. I probably better go check it out. Yes, please, I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey. Give me all your donuts. Is that you, Hina?
What? Oh man, busted! How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera setup? Kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Oh, guess what I found? A self-destruct button.
Whatever you do, do not push it.
Too bad.
Oh man.
You were seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it, you know? Nope. You can. What the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma. Monokuma? What, for real? Yup, it looks like that control definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this room is totally separate from the data center around all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can control us. Hold on. What's going on with your Wi-Fi? Is it me? No, it's not me, because I'm not lagging, and I'm not disconnecting. Wait, did I fix it?
Did you?
Kinda. I disconnected my Wi-Fi. But I know it's not my mobile data, because my mobile data works perfectly just fine. Maybe the mastermind can control us and control Monokuma at the same time. Yoko's theory was right. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that will have to be true. And if that is true, it's I'm not reading it again. Then the mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay?
I mean...
Oh well, it's just they're this is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's a lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste a lot of time sitting around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. The fuck was that? As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door! It just locked on its own! What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is not restricted! Monokuma? Nigga, we just came out.
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go restricting or go around restricting whatever you feel like it.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how desperate everyone would get if the school bus could just up and stop moving. Then that room.
Yep.
As you mean, I guess that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
yes, indeed.
Correct the Mondo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could be, Epic? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your biggest chance, and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be open from the outside anyway, so whatever. He a bitch. He's a bitch. It's confirmed. I'm back. Welcome back. He's a bitch. Room. He gonna lock the door, and the person whoever's controlling Monokuma locks the door, and then they go. I guess they went under into the hatch that can't be opened from the outside. You a bitch. Peace. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then why, when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we don't... That's not true. What is that? Is it Dr. Pepper? That's unsweetened tea or like sweet tea? Well, let me stop you right there. First of all, there's nothing wrong with tea. Secondly, you can just get the refresher tomorrow. Or later on throughout the day to run your next order. So it's not really much of an issue. Hello, Danganronpa. Danganronpa Ranter. Gee, I changed my name. I can tell.
Also, I don't like regular tea. I like only like half and half. I don't like regular. I don't like sweet tea. I only like half and half tea. That's the only tea I'll drink.
So I'm the only one who likes sweet tea. This is gonna be fun.
I love like sweet tea, but she like hers really sweet.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I like sweet tea, but not too sweet. Thank you. We have to stay positive and make the most. Hold on, chat. Wait, I just remember something. Speaking of tea, wait a minute. Did I bring my mug with
Hmm?
Huh?
What did you say?
My mug? I'm pretty sure I brought it with me, correct?
I think so.
There's no way it could be back at the house. If I get it, I don't truly see it.
So they just got the whole order wrong. Great. 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 Great.
Oh, what's up, Candle? Alright, back to this. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. There's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found. Nice. You've got me all motivated again.
Got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. He took off at a full sprint, and I have to do what I can too. That's the only way to move forward. What was the next room? Oh. Wait. Perfect. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this must be the first. This is my first time seeing it for myself. Makoto, it's you. I'll be up here. Well, you came to the right place. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. Class 78 student roster. It was on the top of that pathetic. I don't even want to read the rest. Desk. Class 78 student registry. It contains profile of all of us, even and Mukuro.
So, in other words,
apparently, class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers, there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Academy just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikosawa, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seemed like Kyoko was in a hurry. What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumbled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words,
when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still did not have. What? There's more? What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Thank you. It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
I was half listening to Byakuya as I shimmied through the report. Mukuro reappears suddenly in the background and an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. There. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all of this. I need to push forward with my research until the ultimate despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Host Peak, she didn't cosplay any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other student, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the ultimate despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the Mastermind, even the Headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even more stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class 78? That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about the girl is included in the file. 5'7", 97 pounds, and it lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking like if she's has a nice body? You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, did that mean? Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance that the body isn't Mukuro, and is that what he's saying? Personally, that what I'm thinking seems all but possible, but it wouldn't hurt but to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I'm trying to say. What do you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Look at that. We got one new evidence about Mukuro. And one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I just you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along. It's not that we're getting along. She just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her.
In other words,
and the cause of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch, huh? And my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. That's a state registry. Wait a minute. Look. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. No, is that the same sword I had? Isn't this the same sword? In chapter 1, is this the same sword? There are documents head all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. What other room can I not get into again? Or do I gotta go up a floor? don't know if the biolab is up here. Oh yeah, it's up here. Raw. Oh, this is like a morgue. What the hell? Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? There's some kind of weird machine or something built.
What the fuck? What in the chat am I looking at?
Okay then. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side, there's some kind of weird machine. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in a horror movie and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Oh, the right-hand lights are off. There's a stack of tarps here. I've seen a lot of those things lately. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. This is like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standby dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the German nautical lamps, we also provided an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply inserted the catheter and the blue light will let you know the automated systems will have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum setting. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optimal leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It's kind of a makeshift morgue. About those lights by each slot, it looks like there is also it looks like it's a setup so that when a slot is occupied, the blue lights come on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Wait, Malik. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. There's 5 of us left, right? 6 or 5? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. There's one body missing. You see what I mean now? Now you get what I'm saying from earlier? I don't think I could do nothing else in here. But you get what I mean now? If there's only 9 slots, whether we have... That should say a lot, right? Huh? It's gone? Mukuro's body. It's not here. There are still 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. And if it's not in here, then it must be, could it be in the biolab? But of course aren't the only thing I need to check in. There's one other thing. That tart. A tart played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. The killer used the tart to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on the one corner of the tart that says Biolab. Then this originally came from the Biolab. See? Monokuma was trying to get me the fuck out of here. You can't get rid of the ultimate lucky student and the ultimate predictor. Monokuma, you're a bitch. You didn't want me to... You see what I mean? That when I said that the students who are killing should get the smart ones out first? That's what Monokuma just tried to pull. Well, back to the biolab we go. That's all I needed to check here. Malik, what? Look how many bullets I already have now. 13. And there's still more to go. There's a lot of stack of tarps here. I've seen a lot of these lately. Does that mean? Says Murgo body disappeared from the garden. Could it be in here? I need to check, but I have no idea how to open this thing. The manual? Makoto. I don't even know how to get that thing open. Like, Makoto, you gotta figure it out, dog. Where do I go now? Oh, the dojo. Toko. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I disgusting? You want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you would found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything, not a single clue. I figured out since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give me back my precious time! Calm down, Taka.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna call you that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of everyone always being. I'm always sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Nah, there's a clue. There's a clue. Wait, what?
This is a school announcement. Is everyone
I wasn't
working
done.
hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Hmm?
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Now you have to give us a hint.
It's suspicious. There's no doubt about this, but this could be a trap. But even knowing now, you said go to the gym, right? Hey, I didn't have to walk all the way down here. Oh, hey, hero. What, Makoto? What? Why do you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. You heard Monakuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Whoa. Hero, wait! There was no point in trying to help him, to stop him. He ran off with like a frightened animal. Hero? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker room. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Why would Hero freak out like that? Hi, Monokuma.
I am Monokuma!
Are you for your family? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope right in front of you.
The envelope? Nigga, I just got here. What? Okay. This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I'm gonna be answering the questions about what you find inside.
What?
Hey, just get off it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. That's a fair point. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who come to Host Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sakura. She's the one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikasawa. Then this girl is... Wait, what? Why? Why is Mokuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here posing like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms? I don't remember anything like this. I mean, some of y'all have y'all normal clothes. Some. A few. Right? You said what? She do look like a teacher. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. That picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Host Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in the picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't even know each other until they got here. And if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone in here except me is...
How are you gonna keep this rambling? It's Psycho?
I don't know what the fuck.
Solo view of yours, Hamlet.
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna get in the way sitting, you know. So I mean, get out.
But
I told you I'm not fielding any questions, you psycho piece of shit.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That would be totally unlucky.
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does this count as a hint? It just makes me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. I don't know. I'm going places, that's all I know. I've already checked there. I don't know where I'm going, dog. Where am I supposed to go? I might. Do I have to find the others? I wonder. So the headmaster's on the 4th, the biolab on the 5th, the Monokuma door on the 4th in the data center. 2nd floor. That's where I have to go. Don't you love this game? But when it confuses the shit out of you? Yeah. 2nd floor dormitories, right? Now, where the fuck would that even be? Oh wait, I'm stupid, I already did that. The areas directly connected to Mukuro Ikusawa's death are in the garden dojo. I mean, I can go again. I doubt I'll find anything though. Seriously, I wish I could fast travel. I can tell you Master Sakura out here using this to train. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. I found a clue in here, but it turned out to be the mastermind put it here to try to trick and prank Kyoko. Hey, Hero. Makoto, what's going on with you? Every time I see you freaking out like this. No. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he went off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Well, like he was afraid of me. Why? All this back and forth is gonna piss me off. I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Toko! Well, let me focus on Toko first. Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? Okay then. It's cold, it's super cold, it's so cold, I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there, staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? How did bother straight up horny? What? Girl, you're not even my type, the fuck? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know, last thing I remember was waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morso? What? Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bonzinga! We shared some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And you don't say it like it's a bad thing, it's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I'm totally remember. And it's like double the memory. I know her memory storage just goes crazy. Infinite memory, dog? I kind of love that. Oh no, it's more like half. Genichai Jack's memory. Well, all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byaku's around here somewhere doing his own investigation.
Yes.
By himself? I am Susa. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all the things mastered. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to bother with you. Genichai Jack shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genichai Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. The fridge is open, but I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko?
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seeing what was in there. And, well, there you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came laying past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It seemed...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she did open the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything gonna be so difficult with her?
Anyway...
Right? Anyway, we should close it up. We don't want to leave it out hanging like that. Yeah, good idea. Give me a hand like with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in there. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is in the fridge? Nigga, you said the shit.
Makoto, you pissing me off sometimes.
I see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The Mastermind did it because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess. You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it? Okay. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh, why not? The only reason he gives a hint at this point would be to confuse it, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what is done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. I am waiting for the word from Kyoko. I don't know how to progress with this, bro. I can't leave things the way they are right now. Bro. It's the same ones I found in the garden too, shit. If I remember that chart, it had a stamp that is on it that says Biolab. And that's the chart that was used to help him find some murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and covered it over there. Okay. So, still can't progress. It seems like the blue light comes on when a stop is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights are on, including Mukuro. There's 9 in all. 9? 9 lights? See what I mean? That's suspicious. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that case, I'll make my life quick. So what did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made issues a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. That had also been struck in the head with an object at about as thick as a pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because...
All the molecule file says that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating total days old with simply
However,
old. But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? Well, we all got them on a boom fire right after she died, right? And if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least...
Certainly you can't allow it as one of the many possibilities, can you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imaging as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work, but beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep that in mind for the future. Kyoko's accounts.
Hey.
So, if there is anything else you would like to know, the condition of the body, now is the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5'7", 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 37. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So
Indeed.
then, and don't forget about the memory tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Our victim in this case, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusawa.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly. Oh wait, are you not going to put the body back? Then you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair? But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of the phrase "you reap what you sow"? Well, yes, but still. You really are naive, you know. It's quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think we're all done. You can do here. You've done what you can do here. Back to our separate investigation quest. Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to ask Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in our locker. If I don't do it now... Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. No, I shouldn't, but I feel like I should have to ask. Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know, all those lockers on the second floor of the dorm.
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into one of the lockers, you'll need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency
I
handbook,
see.
the one you found in the handmaster's handbook.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the mastermind, about your father.
What? If that's true...
If that means that video is real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything's trying to finally fit everything to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything you can have imagined. But what are you talking about? I need to go investigate the lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the handmaster's book that way you can.
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem with lockers with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD? And it says Class 78 Urgent Interview.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so we'll just watch and see it for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever been seen before. This just keeps getting deeper and deeper. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto.
Okay, now. Oh, and now it's my turn. You have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
So, as it turns out, the arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burn with fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. That's just no understanding. There's no just understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my ramble. There's so much more to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whatever that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst, what do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is to keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. And if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. This is gonna keep getting deeper and deeper, Malik. Bust a right, bust a left, bust a right, bust a left. No, sorry, I'm sorry. You love me. I know. I better hope so. And yes, my guard is up, but that's not cool with me. So don't feel a certain way when my guard is up. Wait, did I pass the AV room? It's on the first floor? Okay, it smells down here. I was like, did I just pass it? Wait, how many truth bullets do I have? 17. This should be able to play the DVDs just fine. Well then, bro, take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the blackness of the monitor. It must have been only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I haven't seen Sayaka in God knows how long. But there she was.
Then. Are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was off of the man position on the one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Insurance?
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
What?
Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. But it made total sense. What would you just spend the rest of your life in the school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
What is this? As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now. But only this, I still couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? What I saw was me. And possibly, undoubtedly me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed to be like a fairly normal conversation. And the I and the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
This leads back into my point, Malik.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene over again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said they will agree to live in the school forever, and then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself has apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. But what the heck just happened?
Say what?
It seems like it broke out of service.
Oh, you bitch. What? Literally. It just so happens to break now?
Now then, when? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anyone anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it would just be more of the same thing. He asked them the question, and they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh as I did, I remember something.
That's right.
I fainted too, but when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I came to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make me forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems too convenient. A convenient outcome, something that seemed obviously worked in favor of the head mastermind. So does that mean I lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten, or... It's time.
Ready.
17 bullets. Everything has been updated.
Okay.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn.
Get to the point, stop yapping.
Dawn is totally pitch black. There is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought.
Your points?
But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Is about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The final time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end, Malik.
Okay, Faye. Now, we have something to break down. It's not a spoiler. It's not just one class trial.
It's two, I know. I'm well aware.
You gotta study for the X-ring. X-ring team.
The what?
What?
I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Soon enough. And just like she said, Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence. I don't know. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear. Oh, I'm on fire!
Strong silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze. Now then, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my sharp scissors in my hand, I'll stab and gouge and shoot the master of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what master wants, it could be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Achoo!
Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Is everyone here? Oh, wearing our gloomy ghost faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's gonna be slaughtered in pitch black despair. Sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial. And this time, it'll be fair.
What do you mean this time? Someone want to say that I'm a bear and good standing, you know? If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'll take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game sooner, fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
That despair is mine than the
Stop talking.
Enough of your tendis and growl. Begin the trial already.
Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away.
Yeah. Laughing as hard as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my
this
family.
will be over in no time. With an inexorable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However.
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
However.
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
So...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was on board the elevator. Alright, Malik. I started making my way toward the opening. Step after step. Huh? Step after step toward that gaping maw. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold. And stood in the elevator. Without warning, began to descend. This deeper and deeper, 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 deeper still. Deeper, deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper it fell. Like, how many times I gotta repeat it? I get it. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. What the hell? This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
Yahoo! This is the long and last stage, but always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the big 16 seat.
Chills, chills, kills!
All rise.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Watch him try to go back on his
all
word.
that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, Hero's serious.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Oh, he's serious.
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me! I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
Alright, Hero. Now I gotta debate with you. Let's do this. 5 bullets. Group photo. Interview DVD. Places a check. Headmasters.
You guys have all been working together,
Headmasters,
haven't you?
e-handbook. Places a
I have
check.
evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the 3 of us each have that kind of...
I object.
No, that's wrong. It's not just you 3. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? But that can't be right. Because in my picture...
Oh.
See? I'm the only one not in it.
I figured out so much. In which case...
Hero, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
This one too is just like I thought.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care! You guys are all in on this together! That's why I'm the only one missing!
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
Exactly.
The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A
Yes.
trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
To prove I need to review Monokuma's trap, each photo has a certain something in common. And it's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photo. And that person is...
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hero got, he's the only one missing.
Wait, in all the photos though,
As
Junko is
long
not
as we're
showing her
talking about
face.
it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
That's also true.
Let me see yours, Bayaka. Yeah, she's
In
not
other
showing
words,
her face.
Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
What's up, Aaron? I'm surprised
We
you're
each
awake. What's
saw a
up?
picture. We just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
That's gonna kick in
Figured
later.
it out,
Keep that in
huh?
mind.
Yeah, I thought that must be it.
Okay?
But how was that a hint?
Malik,
Huh?
keep that in mind, okay?
Okay.
Okay, but you know there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers.
What's up? Are you guys good? He also asked how you're doing. Malik?
Huh?
He asked how you're doing as well.
Oh, good.
Nigga, stop spacing out.
No, I'm like logged in, so I can turn you up.
Oh, there's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. It's because of Junko. Yakura's picture. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something. Group photo has been updated. Okay.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
How are you, Aaron?
So you think they're fake? No. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
It was life before
No.
corruption.
Can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But
I feel like there's less people in the
is that
picture.
really
No.
enough to be
Not sure.
absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this photo isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Amnesia.
I'm good so far. Back on the grind.
Hell yeah.
And okay, I need an eye, right? Okay, now it's an eye. IA. That's the word for today.
Now I understand.
I passed
Let's say that
English, but not
somehow
fully like
we'd
that.
all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You
He's made
expect
so
me to believe
sarcastic.
Such an unbelievable occult type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories?
Wait,
That's just
where did Bonnie do go?
crazy.
What, we still want Chihiro? He dead. It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's absolutely true, they have no idea. They get moving forward until they accept it. I have 7 bullets. Oh my god.
use the interview DVD?
Yeah, that's what exactly
You're
I was going to
saying
do.
we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did
He
this
died?
turn into
Yes.
some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
Wait, hold on 1 second, chat. I need to move you guys. I need to move y'all to my top left. I cannot see shit. There we go.
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
I eject.
No, that's wrong. Those
Talking all this
photos
shit and
aren't
he
the only
died.
things that
Are you talking
point
about
to the
Mondo?
possibility of
Wait, are you talking
memory
about?
loss?
Wait, who are you talking about? Because I know it's not Chihiro. Are you talking about Mondo? Or are you talking about Byakuga? Because Byakuga's still over there. If you're talking about Byakuga, he's on stage right now. If that's who you're talking about.
I want some.
Blonde dude with glasses, that's Byakuga.
This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, Toko.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy
Byakuga
headmaster.
dead? No, he's still alive.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Yes.
Well, we don't have any way to refute
Oh, I was
it,
about
so
to
we have
say.
no choice but to
Yeah,
accept
no.
it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Yes.
What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the
Mina,
rest
you're
of our
literally
lives
talking
in
about
this school.
there. Anything is possible. Literally.
What kind of question is that?
He's not wrong.
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
Yes.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then, we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of
Yes.
course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
No, you a bitch.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Motive? The original motive?
You mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Let's do it. Masterminds in Handbook Monokuma control room. Mukuro saw his profile, hit photo of Kyoko and the headmaster and the
So
president.
who did it? Who killed her?
Oh, hidden room present.
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly! You're just making stuff up! There's no way the mastermind is here! The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away! Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is that much I...
But when you... Is the mastermind...
Of course, they have to be here.
What makes you...
Exactly. You're just making...
The mastermind is probably
I object.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, also, I did not hear you. I'm so serious.
There's no question that the
I did
mastermind
not
is
hear you.
somewhere within the school.
I put the pieces together. Once it said where is the mastermind, that's where it clicked. I listened to it first. I have to put both headsets on, I'm sorry. But I listened to it first, and then I got it. There's no question the mastermind is somewhere in the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yes.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game has began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in LSP Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me!
I blame Makoto!
Don't blame me.
What? Why me?
Literally.
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed!
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The Mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
A day.
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Yashihiro, you pissing me off with these blind ass accusations.
I thought
Literally.
we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Yes. Mukuro's... There's other stab wounds, right? Or other wounds?
Other one.
I got it! All of the wounds covering
Sorry, I
the
should have said that
body.
differently.
That's what really killed her.
Like, I knew the answer, I
Hey,
should have
now
said that
hold on a
differently.
second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Yes, I did. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days
It
old.
made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Don't try to seem so smart now.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
Which in this case, weeks old.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means... you know...
You're wrong.
She denied me. Before I could even say anything.
Hey, yo, get out of my ear with this.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny it, why bother saying it in the first place? Control room, group photo, D&D player, hidden room, Yoko's hidden handmaster.
Mukuro
Handmasters.
was the ultimate soldier.
Okay, the
She
profile.
must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are
Shit,
you
I got
finished?
blocked.
You didn't deny me this time, Z-Wimesy. You made me go all cutesy.
But that's the right one, correct?
Don't worry. There wasn't...
Good.
Mukuro was... She must have been...
So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds.
I eject.
No, that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir,
Objection. Bless you.
when she entered the school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway,
Shut up.
so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Mukuro's fatal injury has been added to my truth bullets.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
It's just the beginning of the school year.
That's exactly
I'm telling y'all.
what it means. When
I'm
we
not
found
wrong,
her
right?
body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the mastermind.
I got it! The one who attacked
I haven't
me
lost our heart
was
yet,
the
have I?
true mastermind.
No, you're doing good.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
Why would Mukuro wear a mask like that?
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro's the one that attacked me. Even if I did see their face. If you compare what we know about Mukuro to the masked attacker, it should be obvious. The hand, there's no print. There's no fingerprint. Correct?
You never saw their face, right?
I
So
saw
you
their
can't
hands.
have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips?
Whoever attacked me, they didn't have something Mukuro definitely had. That should be enough proof that the one who attacked me wasn't Mukuro.
You never saw their face, so you can't have... I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps, or could it be the hip?
Should I shoot it where it says Mukuro Ikusaba?
You never saw their face, so you can't have it. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
I eject.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Oh no, it proves everything.
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Her gloves have
No snappy
scratches.
comeback. Did
Her
I
hands
score a
have
bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Can this bear
Show me
shapeshift?
what?
Maybe.
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Well, I'm scared of everything here.
Before anyone could say anything. Kyoko was moving her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it?
Her entire
It
hands are
happened
burned.
when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet, because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
No, y'all knew about it.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just
No.
like your
The
brain.
morgue.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place.
I can't think of anywhere else.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. and it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. The tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says Biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally
So,
came
yeah,
from the
yeah.
biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in.
You're correct, but no spoiling anyway.
Then they simply
Thanks, no
left it as it
spoiling. Anyway,
was to
what's up?
protect
What's the
against
word?
the
Yeah.
sprinklers and put the code on it
I enjoy your
afterwards.
birthday, Sandra.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent. That's just a wild guess!
Why are you sweating?
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Exactly. Why are you getting so worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic
This
of
is
the
true bodies when they
biolab, you
are
must be
taken
getting
out of
pretty
the
nervous.
being told decompose
Because
faster.
the key to
So
uncovering
it's-
your secret identity
so
is hidden within
It
that
was time
room,
just for them
isn't
to
it?
find out.
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
We're doing two
You
cases in one
see,
go.
the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Inconsistency in the biolab? Are you talking about?
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Sorry, childish.
Oh,
Exactly,
well,
thank you.
Just ignore him.
Just wait till the end. There's a special display waiting for you. I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about how there's
Hey,
only
by the way,
9?
Makoto, what about that one thing?
What? What one
What
thing?
one thing?
Literally.
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has
I'm about to
happened to
beat your
your
fucking ass,
family?
nigga.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting closer to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose that inconsistency and slam him with it.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this?
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
Final strike.
I'm not listening!
What? Shit. All that FNAF came in handy? Almost. I was there. No.
I refuse to give up yet!
It's the rhythm game in this game that fucks me up. Back to it. Round 2.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
I didn't want to use this tactic all the way up to now, but I'm using it now.
What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about
Final
this?
strike.
I'm not listening!
I eject.
This should prove it.
I didn't want to use that tactic, but I had to. It was my only way.
Consistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights. What are you talking about? What about the lights?
And
Like
yes,
I said
that Friday Night Funkin' kicked in.
before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there.
Let's go,
That's where
Monica.
everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
But there was only
In
9,
other
not
words,
10.
if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Alright, let me break it down for your slow ass.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why? That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right, that's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth and Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And the victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
And that goes back to my theory that
You're saying a dead body just
Fukasawa was
up and
died in the beginning of the game.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body,
Not
since
my
they
girl
actually killed
Celeste.
him. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true,
Then
She
why
died in
doesn't
chapter
the body
3.
count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah,
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims
up,
be
you
less
slow
than the
people.
number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders, the explanation for more murders than victims, why is that? What would it take for them to make sense? The person was killed twice, correct?
I got it! What about if the same
See, I pay
person was
attention.
killed twice?
Killed twice?
Aren't my
Officially,
elegant queen?
10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
This is an afterlife murder.
Murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
But she was
Sounds like
crashing
you're
out and
already
being
convinced.
so aggressive.
And can you
yeah.
tell us who was killed twice?
Mukuro was killed twice.
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
To say swear word
That's why
Celeste
the
is
body
always
had to be
crazy.
stored in the
Literally,
biolab
he
until
played
the
as someone
moment we
else.
found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
I'm already aiming
All you
for
have
it.
to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
No, you're delusional, you stupid bitch. Mukuro's fatal injury, Monokuma's file.
Who is? This someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
No.
Junko Enoshima?
Yes.
Leon Kuwata?
I'm gonna let it play out though.
Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada?
You're
Kiyotaka
insane.
Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever? Or maybe... Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
So what else do you want me to do? Use the Monokuma file? Also the Monokuma file? I mean the
Who is
Junko?
this someone else that Mukuro was it Junko Enoshima? Leon Chihiro Mondo Kiyotaki Fumi Celestia Lu or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
I object.
No, that's wrong. Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
Don't make sense.
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only
That's
fatal
my crew
injuries
member
that
for you.
match up. That explains why those 2 bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
It would make sense, would it not?
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... Yeah, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
Junko and Ishii.
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive. The one that's still alive is Mukuro. But can we really believe that?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
I object.
No, it's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
Why are all my elegant crazy ones girls getting off?
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. That one person it could be.
Here's my answer.
Because they were
Junko is
crashing
still
out,
alive.
Monokuma got scared.
It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in the movies and stuff. She really is dead. There wasn't anything to say. She was gone. I did check, absolutely, but I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive...
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
No.
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad.